All right. What's up, everybody? My people in Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, or Staten Island, my home borough, Brooklyn. Back at another video, and this is going to be a video on Larry Bird's legendary career. How great was Larry Bird? Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, to a degree, have become some of the most underrated players in NBA history. I don't think people truly appreciate how great those two were and how necessary those two were for the NBA. If you don't understand, go watch the documentary Magic and Bird: A Courtship of Rivals. Also, I recommend the ESPN docuseries on the Celtics-Lakers rivalry. Celtics-Lakers Best of Enemies, part 1, 2, and 3. It was a great series, one of the best 30 for 30s, one of the best basketball documentaries I've ever seen. Of course, The Last Dance was number 1, but that really encapsulated how important not only Magic and Bird, but the Lakers-Celtics rivalry was for the NBA in that era. The NBA games were on tape delay. All the players were on coke heads. This is the 1970s, so they're still not used to seeing black players, so a lot of racists weren't happy, calling the Knicks the New York Niggerbockers and, shit like that. But until Magic and Larry came in 81, or 1979, 79 draft. Now, Bird was drafted in 1978, number 1 overall, okay, because the Celtics, Red Auerbach, the GM at that time, former coach, bent his way around the rules and found a way to draft Bird a year ahead of his time. Now, the Celtics were 29-53 the year before Larry Bird got there. They get Larry Bird in 79 for the 79-80 season, which is also when Magic Johnson arrived. The Celtics go 61-21. Okay? They just add Larry Bird. The Celtics go 61-21 and go to the conference finals and lose to Dr. J and the Sixers. That offseason, they add Robert Parrish and Kevin McHale through the draft, and they trade for Robert Parrish. Robert Parrish was on the Golden State Warriors, I believe, before then. And they go 61-21 again and win the championship. Or excuse me, they go 62-20 and win the championship against the Rockets. Now, Larry Bird, now we understand this here. The Celtics were an equal opportunity offense. They were a share the ball offense. Cedric Cornbread Maxwell was the MVP of that series. He averaged, I'm rounding up, 18 points, 1 block, 3 assists, and 9.5 boards a game for that series and shot 57% from the field. Bird averaged 15 points, 2 steals, 7 assists, 15 boards, and shot 42% from the field and 50% from 3 in that era, and 81% from the free throw line in that series. Okay, I know those aren't great finals numbers. We understand this here. The Celtics, like I said, they were an equal opportunity offense. Everybody got to touch the ball. Parrish, McHale, Bird, Nate Tony Archibald was on this team, ML Carr, everybody, Gerald Henderson, everybody. Okay? And plus, they won the series. Larry Bird, and look, I know a lot of people aren't going to like this. I have Larry Bird ahead of LeBron James on my all-time greatest list. Ahead of LeBron James and Kobe Bryant on my all-time greatest list. Just for what Larry Bird's, his impact on the Celtics as a team and the NBA. Okay, that's just me. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with that. It's fine. Okay? 1984, Larry Bird was named the league MVP. The entire league, Dr. J, beside Moses Malone, you had Magic and Kareem, and Bird was named the MVP. They played Magic and the Lakers in the 84 finals, a rematch between Bird and Magic, Of course, they played in the 1979 NCAA championship game, which is the highest rated college basketball game ever. Magic and Bird. Between Magic and Bird. And, of course, the Lakers won the championship in 80. Magic had his legendary Game 6, 42, 15, and 7. Then Bird won in 81. So this is the first time they met. Magic and the Lakers won again in 82. And Magic was, again, the MVP of that series. In 84 finals, Bird averaged 27 points, 2 steals, 14 boards, 4 assists, shot 67% from the three-point line, 48% from the field, and 84% from 3. Like, Larry Bird was an all-around great player. Bird could pass, he could steal, shoot from mid-range, shoot from 3, shoot in the clutch, shoot from the free throw line. Bird does, he won the first 3 3-point contests, 86, 87, 88. Of course, we all know the legendary one. He didn't take off his starter jacket, and then before the ball even went in the hoop, he held up the number 1 sign because he knew he had won. Larry Bird is the founder of the 50-40-90 club, where the shooters shoot 50+% from the field, 40% from 3, and 90% from the free throw line. Bird had the first 2 50-40-90 seasons in NBA history. A 12-time All-Star. He was the MVP in 85, and they lost that finals to the Lakers. And then came in 86. The 86 Celtics are probably one of the greatest teams in NBA history. They went 67-15 during the regular season and went 40-1 at home. Think about it, they were 40-1 at home. Like, god damn. Like, that's just, I don't know who they lost to, but that was excuse me. I don't know who they lost to, but that team was very lucky. And Bird in that series in 86 against Hakeem and the Rockets averaged 24 points, 3 steals, 9.5 assists, 10 boards, shot 93% from the free throw line, 48% from the field, and 37% from three. Well, not so bad. Not bad numbers at all. Larry Bird for his career averages 24, 10, and 6. 24, 10, and 6. Okay, for a guy who couldn't jump over a credit card, he had hops because he had averaged 10 boards for his career. And mind you, he played with Robert Parrish. Now, people may say, oh, Kobe and LeBron have more impressive accolades and more impressive numbers. Like I said, that all goes into your offense, your team offense, your system. Okay, that has to be, okay, these numbers, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, but numbers can be, how can I say this, misconstrued and misdirected by men and women if the numbers aren't provided with proper context. Okay, like I said, Celtics played a team style, but I'm pretty sure Larry Bird could have averaged 30 points. He could have averaged 13 boards. Larry Bird probably could have averaged a triple-double if he wanted to, but that wouldn't require the Celtics. They had Kevin McHale, who's the greatest low-post scorer ever. They had Robert Parrish, who's a Hall of Fame center. They had Dennis Johnson, rest in peace, a Hall of Fame point guard. They had Bill Walton coming in off the bench. Bill Walton coming in off the bench, who's a Hall of Famer, been an MVP in the league before. But, Larry Bird was an all-time great player. He's top 10 in my opinion, and I just want to do this video because, I was watching go on YouTube, type in Larry Bird NBA career mixtape. It's 9 minutes long, but it's probably some of the best 9 minutes you'll ever see. If you're a real basketball fan, and you love watching good basketball, those are probably the best 9 minutes you'll have all year, I just want to do this video real quick. I know I'm a Knicks fan. It's a sacrilegious talk about a Celtic and a Boston athlete this way, but real recognizes real. You got to recognize greatness when you see it. But, the end of Bird's career wasn't, the best, he had back injuries. The Celtics were getting knocked out in the playoffs by the bad boys and the Knicks. And the bad boys and the Knicks, but and when Bird was at his peak, the Celtics were at their best, and that rivalry saved the NBA. Magic Johnson and Larry Bird saved the NBA, and they need to be appreciated and respected more for that before they're gone. I just want to do this video real quick on Larry Bird. All right, shout out to Larry Bird, and Larry Bird is one of my favorite players of all time. Him, in terms of my favorite players, like players I like to watch their highlights, him, Walt Clyde Frazier, Michael Jordan, rest in peace, Kobe. In terms of favorite, their highlights, I like watching their highlights. Shaquille O'Neal's up there too, Hakeem Olajuwon. But that's just me, all right? See y'all.